Hi there, so it's day 4 in the Inktober drawing series. Today I'm going to draw a webbed skull. Now I've done webbed skulls before, but what I might try and do with this one is draw it differently. So here we go. So what I'm going to do is draw the top half of the skull, and then the bottom half I'm going to rearrange and make it a different kind of a drawing. Sketch the eye sockets there and the nose socket there, and sketch the teeth in. Leave a gap in the tooth there. What I want to do is introduce the webs here, all crossing over there. They go different ways. Maybe even good to go off the page. And then the bottom jaw. I don't know how to do it. Facing this way. Do the bottom teeth there. And it's like broken off the top bit, but it's hanging from the webs. See them teeth there. And that side will be a bit in shadow. There's loads of webs actually, so quite possibly a spider's probably stripped the flesh off this and give it a right good old chew. Maybe chewed the jaw off as well. And so some more dark areas, maybe in the spaces between the webs. I'll wear that out once I ink it as well. Darkness in the eye sockets there. So we've got our basic webbed skull. I want to start to ink this now. I've got a Sharpie marker for the more darker areas. I'll start with the eyes, or the eye sockets. There's no eyes there, just empty sockets, because it is a skull. Try and fill in these eye sockets with total black, and then later I can add some white looking webs or something in the empty spaces. So I'm really enjoying this Inktober series. I definitely am going to be carrying on with it because I've got some cool stuff to draw, and stuff that I drew before was okay, but I think my artwork's come on a little bit since then, so just fill in the black spaces in between. Careful not to go over that jaw piece there. But some of this is going to be like webs as well that I can join up and add more to. Just do like random black spaces like this. And you can see like these webs forming there. I can clear them up later on. Do a bit of shadow at the side of the jaw, which helps for later on. And any bits that you do go over, you know, with black, I can add white anyway later on, so I can overlay some stuff like I always do in these drawings. But yeah, this is a different type of drawing. I like it. It's something that I haven't, well, I've drawn lots of these skulls before on this channel, but this type of skull is unique, I suppose, is the word. And I wanted to do different stuff in this, like Inktober anyway, you know, just to see. Just create some new ideas. Maybe just go around the edge of the skull with some rough lines, thicker lines. And I'll switch to a different ink pen, thinner one. It's an O2. I've been using the last few days on these as well, so I'll just start to ink everything else really quick. So that's the whole thing about this drawing video series for the whole of this month, is sketching stuff real quick and not really. I've planned some of them out, but I've left some sort of open-ended where I can just wing it and just sketch and see if it'll work out. That's sometimes the best way. You've got to challenge yourself with these drawings or anything that you create, so that's the whole reason why I'm doing this Inktober challenge, really, is so I can challenge myself and draw some stuff in some sort of different ways and maybe get some cool drawings and cool ideas down. Drawing real quickly does help you draw and create stuff. You know, it helps with ideas. It's real quickly inked there, and maybe some more ink lines. I'll just move it down slightly so you can see. Helps add in lots of details. A few little cracks here and there. So now I've got to try and concentrate on the webs. Let me draw some in. Just draw like random lines. Just try and get it resembling like web sort of texture anyway. Even though I'm inking it really quick, they look like lines. Once you add the little curved lines in between, then it starts to look a bit more like webbed sort of designs. Lots of lines going different ways. Sort of creating some nice web sort of designs. Maybe a little bit of cross hatching and, you know, shadowing just in key places. Places where I always do it really, just like under the eyes and under that nose socket thing. Maybe make more of the little sockets where the teeth are as well, because make them more rotten looking. Brings out the teeth more as well. So yeah, maybe make a bit more of a thicker line just on the bottom jaw. Still keep it real sketchy. I'll probably do some ink splatter now just to try and add a bit more texture to it and just like a grungy sort of feel, and maybe some more hatching here and there, maybe on the top of the skull. I'm just adding some flicking some paint on, black paint, just little textures just to add to this, because it's going to be like a video series, so I want all the drawings just to try and look like a part of the series. So, and plus I like doing this splatter thing. I'm going to incorporate this more into my artwork with different colour splatters, red splatters and things like that. that'll do for that. So I'm just going to add some white highlights and then I'm done for this sketch, I think. I think some of these web things probably would need thinning off slightly, and then, you know, add in some other lines like this just to help match it all up, make it look like webs. I'll probably do that at a later time. Just add little white lines where I can. Maybe some like webs in the eye sockets as well. Don't want to overload the webs in the eye sockets, just do maybe some corners here and there, just to give the suggestion of them, the webs. Yeah, I could thin some of them web pieces a bit more. In fact, I'll do that a bit now. Take a Sharpie, maybe just thin some of these off. So there could be like bits of cobwebs or like dust on them or something, where they look a bit thicker in places. Sort of like let's all match up. So I think I'll leave that there for today. A nice webbed skull with the jaw hanging like that. I could have done a bit more in the background, maybe some more. I probably will add some more later here and there, but for now this ink sketch is done of this webbed skull. But I do like the jaw that's just facing that way. It just gives a nice sort of angle on the jaw, and something different really. And the splatter just adds to it as well. But yeah, I could have done a bit more darkness, and I probably will do, because I'm going to include these in a series of art prints, black and white. So I think I can do a bit more work with them. But yeah, that's done for now. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.